What's going on, everybody? It's your boy 2J's Kicks. So back at it with another collection video, right? So a couple days ago, or last week, I made a video, I made a post on Twitter, and I kind of asked you guys, hey, what collection videos do you guys want to see next, right? And one of the things that I got asked for was my jersey collection. Now, I've been into jerseys for as long as I can remember. I was probably into jerseys right around the same time I got into sneakers. Jerseys were a little bit easier to cop back then because they were cheaper than sneakers, right? So I had more jerseys than I had sneakers. It's about the same still, right? I've chased a lot of the older stuff that were, you know, people I looked up to, athletes that I thought were just out of this world. And at the same time, there was a little bias with a lot of my jersey selection, right? Everybody knows I'm a Mets fan. Everybody knows I'm a Giants fan. Everybody knows I'm a Knicks fan. And, you know, I'll throw on an occasional hockey jersey here and there as well, right? So I want to show you guys, you know, while I was thinking about this, I'm like, man, how do I make this video J? How is this a 2J's video and it's not just the same blah, blah, blah that you see everywhere else and stuff like that, right? So I figured probably the best way to show you some of my jerseys is to just throw all of them on at the same time. Might not be able to breathe too good. Some might look a little snug because there's a lot of jerseys under, but I'll just wear them all, show you front and back, take it off, take that one off, show you the next one. And, you know, the ones that are a little bit too big, I'll just lay out and I'll show you those. So Joni's gonna assist me with this video here in a minute, and I'm gonna get into showing you guys, you know, some of the jerseys that I have. In all, I wanna say I have well over 100 jerseys. We moved into a new place a couple months back, like a month or two back. I'll be honest, I haven't even completely unpacked. I have not had the time. So I didn't pull all my jerseys for this video, but a lot of the stuff that I really liked, I found and I kind of laid out, or I kind of threw on. So bear with me through this one. It's definitely gonna be presented in a very different way. Laugh with me, laugh at me. I could care less. Just laugh and enjoy, man. A lot of these were really hard to get. A lot of these I've chased for years, and some are grails of mine, and I'm just thankful to be able to share with you guys. So let's get to it, right? We're gonna start with a couple jerseys. I'm throwing on every basketball jersey, or almost every jersey I have. The first one looks a little slim, but Shaquille O'Neal. I mean, what can you say? That was the man back in the day. I was a huge fan of Shaq. I'm still a huge fan of Shaq. Shaq was a comedian and an amazing basketball player, and he's from Jersey. So that's the first one. The next one, Anthony Mason. This dude had the illest haircuts back in the day, was one of the hardest working rebounders in the game. Didn't have the prettiest free throw, didn't have the nicest game in the world, but his work ethic was nasty, and I love this dude. It's a shame he passed. Let's take it to the Washington Bullet days. Chris Webber. Now, most of my jerseys are gonna be size 44 to 48. Some I like legit. I'm like snug. Some are big. I don't really care. I don't see them every day. These are jerseys that, you know, mean a lot to me, and I'm really happy that I have. Webber was that dude also. Played for the Orlando, like, got drafted by the Magic, traded to the Warriors, and somehow winded up on the Bullets. His Nikes back in the day were nasty as hell. Dope player, Fab Five. J Kidd, Phoenix Suns. I mean, bro, this guy was crazy. He was like a machine on the court. And the Suns jerseys were hot. This was like that, you know, Dan Marley days, KJ days, like towards the end of his career. You know, but J Kidd was a solid basketball player from Cali. Now, I'm not a Nets fan, but I was a huge Kenny Anderson fan, Derek Coleman fan, Drazen Petrovic fan. This one you could tell is a little snug on me, but this guy had handles, he was little, and he was hanging in there with the big dudes. And I'm thankful I got this one. And we're back. I had to take off a bunch of jerseys to throw on a bunch more, right? So this first one's gonna look super, super snug. But Charles Oakley played for the Bulls, played for the Knicks. This guy was a scrapper. He like tried to take security guards out even. You know, it's hard finding this one in such a clean state. This one I searched for a while. Glad that I copped. My hair is probably gonna look a hot mess. But anyways, next one. High school project, Kevin Garnett. Definitely top 50 NBA player. Mitchell and Ness Hardwood Classic. You know, I was a big fan of him and Starberry back in the day. Or Marbury, because youngins might not know who this was. The next one, another Shaq. Like I said, I was a big Shaq fan. I tried to cop this one in all the colors that I could find. You know, but it seems like some of the sizing was inconsistent with this one, because this is a 48 and it fits a little snug. Now, hold on, I'm taking two jerseys off at the same time. This one might, you know, being a Knicks fan, like, we hated this dude, Reggie Miller. Like, man, he cost us some championships. But, you know, yeah, I'm a Knicks fan, but at the end of the day, I'm a basketball fan, and I got to give credit where credit's due. This guy caused a lot of, like nightmares for me. Sprewell, Will Chokovich. I mean, who remembers like Sprewell choking out his coach because he had that falling out? He had some great years in New York. This was gifted to me by Kristen D'Oliveira, who I'm a huge fan of, him and his work. Little big on me, but you know, I will wear this sooner or later to the shop. Just waiting for the right pair of kicks to show up. Larry Johnson. This dude was a savage. UNLV, like, only time that the UNLV made it to the Final Four. You know, played for the Hornets. I had some of his sneakers back in the day, and then he played for the Knicks towards the end of his career. But I'm happy to have this one. A lot of good childhood memories with this one. Another one of those guys that, you know, I just love to hate. Larry Bird. This guy had the meanest mustache in the history of the NBA.
Wasn't he a farmer before he started playing basketball?
Pretty much. This guy was tough, man. Competitor, amazing jump shot, selfless, you know. The guy was like just what you would want a franchise player to be.
You look really skinny.
I know, I lost a little bit of weight. I mean, it's hard to legit take a break because this is like really time consuming and a lot of work. But the next jersey, Cedric Ceballos, played for the Lakers and played for the Suns. He won the dunk contest. I'm pretty sure he didn't fill out a jersey as well as I am right now, but that's the next one. And then Marcus Camby. Never had a chest like this one, but pretty dope. Also Raptors fan, him, Mighty Mouse, which, you know, Raptors. Now this next one, this dude is one of the few players that was actually shorter than me that was in the league. Muggsy Bogues. I searched long and hard for this one. I needed this one in the arsenal. Really happy to have this one.
Wait a minute, how tall was he?
Bogues was 5'1".
No way.
No, sorry, 5'3". I'm 5'6".
And you look like a sausage.
Yeah, I do look like one of those Vienna sausage dogs. Jerry Stackhouse throwback. This one actually is signed by Jerry Stackhouse. I've worn this one like once or twice.
Where is it signed?
I want to say it's right here somewhere.
Oh yeah, you're
Pretty dope one. This was another one that was really hard to find. Mahmoud Abdul Rauf.
Who?
His name was Mahmoud Abdul Rauf.
Say that 5 times fast.
Abdul Rauf, Abdul Rauf, Abdul Rauf, Abdul Rauf, Abdul Rauf.
Oof.
His real name was Chris Jackson. He converted to, you know,
Islam?
Yup, he was Muslim. And this guy was a beast. My hair is puffed.
No, it's
Leo
beautiful.
Mass by now, but
It's beautiful.
the next one, BJ Armstrong, didn't get the credit that he deserved throughout his career, but a solid player. Won a couple championship rings with the Bulls. This was more like when I was like, I just want to find all the short people jerseys in the NBA. And, it started with Bogues, Armstrong, Kenny Anderson, and a couple other ones that I have. Now this was probably one of the more expensive jerseys that I have in my collection. This guy, bro, this was Kevin Durant before Kevin Durant. This guy died on the court.
Did he really?
Yeah, had a heart attack if I'm not mistaken.
Holy shit.
On the court. Great player. Put up some crazy numbers in his short career. Then one of my other really expensive jerseys is this Sean Kemp, the Rain Man. Now this is super throwback because it has like stitching and like the vinyl. This is really hard to find. The jersey collectors know about this. This was that dude. All I remember is him going like that when he
Like
dunked.
what?
Like that when he dunked on somebody tough. And we're back. Man,
Do that thing again, or you're...
I'm like legit. It's even hard to breathe because I have so many jerseys on. This is one of the few like game worn like authentics. Now it wasn't worn by Porzingis, but it is what they would wear on the court. This guy's a stud. He's the future of New York.
We watched him play, right?
Yeah, we did. I hope that the Knicks get their stuff together because I hate to lose this guy. He's a beast. Now this was probably one of the purest shooters I've ever seen in the league. Drazen Petrovic died on an airplane. This guy was a stud. He would have took the Nets pretty deep into the playoffs if he was around. I've actually have not worn this one yet. Like you could still see the tags. Picked this up in Cleveland of all places. Walt Frazier. OG Knicks. Like, I'm a Knicks fan. What do you expect? I'm supposed to have, top 50 greatest players. And when I wear these, like, they look a lot better when I'm just wearing one, not like 100 jerseys.
No, that looks great.
Magic Johnson. That no-look pass stuff he used to do back in the day, crazy. Way ahead of his time. How is this guy still alive? I'm not like trying to be funny, it's crazy. This is probably the oldest jersey that like I owned. I've had this jersey since Jordan played with the Wizards. That was a long time ago.
Was his number always 23?
Yeah, I think so. Pretty sure. Yes. Patrick Ewing. I got this in a small. Can you believe that? With my big old stomach, I fit in a small.
Vanity sizing.
I'm impressed. No, the medium was like down on my
Feel it.
kneecaps. And John Starks. God, I hated this guy, but loved them all at the same time. He was not your typical New Yorker. He was a Southern boy, and I mean, but the dude had, the charisma to be in New York and was loved by many in New York. Haven't had a decent shooting guard since him. Well, Allen Houston, till his knees gave out. Isaiah Ryder, UNLV product. Kind of got to rep the home team. Now that I'm out here, I like this one a lot. Now this one was gifted to me Jordan OG. Really, really long, like you could tell, like this is not my size, but really dope, man. Brandon, I appreciate you for this one. Ah, yes. Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse jersey. Sometimes I wear these with wife beaters. The one day I wore this, you remember that day?
Yeah, you chafed your nipples.
Yeah, my nips were pretty raw that day. I had to run over to Macy's and get
A bro.
I had to get a bro.
Not a bra, a bro.
A bro. Right now, I'm down to the last two jerseys. I'm not gonna put them on, but I am gonna show them. So, the first one and the second one. Dominique Wilkins. No, I am not a 3X, but you know, a patron of the shop who I appreciate a lot gave me this as a gift. And then the last one is a game-worn Phoenix Suns jersey. This guy got drafted by the Phoenix Suns. I'm not gonna go on Google and tell you his name and all that other stuff. I legit don't know his name, don't know much about his career, but I thought the jersey was awesome just because of the cut. It's made by Wilson. This tells you how old this jersey is. I believe this guy's last name was Lang.
And his game worn for real, for real?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's gonna be worn by 2Js here in a minute. This jersey's hard as hell. Huh. But, so, which one was your favorite jersey, John?
This one, the one that fucked up your nipples.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I mean, I like a lot of those. I wish I could wear a jersey every single day. I might try to do 30 days of jerseys.
Oh,
that would be pretty hard, but I don't know if I could pull that off. I might get over it pretty soon, and there might be meetings and stuff that might require me to wear an actual shirt. But as always, I appreciate you guys watching. Like, share, comment, do me a favor. Let me know what your favorite jersey that you saw was. And I appreciate you guys dealing with my craziness and watching me legit throw on like 200 jerseys. It's kind of nuts, but much love. Catch you guys on the next one.